Welcome to the Thinking Green News Moment. I'm Chris Schneider. Today my guest is Dennis Dostal with Dostal Geothermal. Welcome, Dennis.
Thank you.
So Dennis, for the audience, what is geothermal?
Geothermal is a refrigerant-based mechanical device that extracts heat out of the earth in the wintertime to heat your home. And in the summertime, it reverses the process to cool your home and puts all the heat that is taken out of the home and put it into the earth through the ground loop. Everybody has actually a heat pump in their house, and it's your refrigerator. Mm-hmm. It takes the heat out of the food and puts it into your home. The heat that you feel coming off of your refrigerator when you're standing in front of it is the same heat that you feel from a geothermal unit. We're just doing it on a lot larger scale.
So one piece of equipment that does both the heating and the cooling.
Correct.
And using Mother Earth in winter or in summer to accomplish your heating or cooling depending on what your needs are.
Yes.
That's a great green idea.
Oh, it is.
And how long have you been involved in geothermal?
Since '97.
Mm-hmm.
I started part-time, and then I went full-time at the end of '99. I've been working at that full-time since.
So if a viewer was interested in finding out how one piece of equipment using energy from Mother Earth can heat and cool their home, what would they do?
First, you could call me at my business at Dostal Geothermal Systems Incorporated in Rice Lake. Its phone number is 715-859-6699. Or you can email me at dostalgeo@citizens-tel.net. It's DOSTLGEO at citizens-tel.net. And from there we could have a conversation over the phone, talk about where you're at, what you're looking for, what kind of project it is, and then we can set up a time frame schedule to meet, go over and look at the site, see what you need as a homeowner to get what you want. And we can do a site evaluation on what type of ground loop we would need to do, whether that's a vertical or horizontal or variances of those. And that would be, and then from there we could do a calculation and an estimate, and start there from that point on with installing. That is really all we have to do.
What about in terms of maintenance, repairs?
While it is a mechanical device, it can fail. Most of the time, most maintenance is you wash your air filter, and that's about it. Basically, if they're working, you leave them alone. That's one of the nicest thing about them is if you start them up, make sure everything's working correctly before you leave, and then you leave it alone. And it's very limited maintenance throughout its life. So it's really not a system that needs a lot of care afterwards. Some real basic measures, and that's all it really has to be done.
What kind of a payback period do homeowners generally do you see with a geothermal system?
Typically, you see about 5 to 7 years. Kind of depends upon how big a machine, the type of ground loop we have to put in, and that makes the variances off of that. And basically, what fossil fuel we're displacing. Exactly. Thank you. Because certain fossil fuels are better competitors than others. So it's a matter of which one are we compressing is how long it will take.
But you can do that calculation for the owner as well?
Yes, we do that.
Great.
Right with the estimate. We always have a cost energy analysis off the fossil fuel, what they're using now, to what they'll save. So it's very straightforward that way.
Well, thank you for your efforts, Dennis, at Dostal Geothermal. And
thank you.
We thank you for visiting the Thinking Green News Moment. I'm Chris Schneider with guest Dennis Dostal.